In May of 2012, I went to see The Amazing Spider-Man in theaters. Originally, I was skeptical about the success of a movie that had previously been made into a trilogy. After watching the rebooted version directed by Mark Webb, I realized exactly what I wanted to be in life. If Mark Webb could imagine a plot to a story so convincing that previous viewers could forget that a past version had ever been made in the first place, then why couldn't I? I wanted that challenge. Webb imagined a darker version of Peter Parker's story, choosing to focus on the disappearance of his parents and how the quest to find the truth molds him into the hero he will grow to be. Sam Raimi, in 2002, similarly molded Tobey Maguire's version of Peter Parker, however chose to focus on the responsibility that comes with great power. Now, I have always had a passion for writing, and creativity seemed to guide me naturally, but when I saw these two films, really sat back and compared them, that bulb floating above my mental conscience lit up. With the decline of every generation, a new one sets its course. I have written countless poems and short stories over the years. Something about the way words can be manipulated to one's advantage always stuck to me, and now I had the means of practicing this skill to perfection. Recollecting back to the day I saw Webb's version, I remember going home, picking up a pen and paper and brainstorming possible plots to a sequel for The Amazing Spider-Man. I wrote my own story that would not only make sense to the reader, but also transition smoothly from the previous films. Granted that that's all they were was stories, but they were my stories. My version of a well-known comic book hero could be just as original as the one before its time. One thing back then was for certain, I wanted to retell stories. And thinking about it now, one thing is still certain. I will one day be known for rewriting original movies and bringing them to a new light based on my vision and creativity. One comic movie sparked the greatest desire to finish school I have ever known. When a truly incredibly told story is almost forgotten and the memory is to be closed in the books, I will step up to reintroduce that story, told in a different way and from a different perspective.